Hello! Happy birthday! It's so nice to be here with you. Here we are at Humble Haven, and you are in for a 30-minute yoga class just for you. I've made a playlist of some of your favorite songs, so feel free to pause this now and go find it. And then meet me in an easy seat on your mat. Let's roll the shoulders up and around and back 3 times. Just greeting the breath and body connection. Rub your hands together, create a little bit of heat, and then place them somewhere where heat is wanted. For me in this moment, it was the back of the neck. And find hands at heart center and just take a moment to enjoy where you are and what you're doing and the love that went into this just for you. Come forward to tabletop position. Get out some of those early fidgets, some swivels side to side. You can tuck the toes, open up the bottoms of the feet. Maybe send the hips back a few times. Moving the spine together. Drop the belly, look up, cow pose, and then push away, round out for cat. Again, inhale, look up, stretch the eyes. Exhale, round out, cat. One more time, look all the way up. Tuck your toes, lead with your butt, downward facing dog. And then all the good wiggles that feel right here, pedaling feet, cracking toes. Take up as much distance as feels right, and then find some stillness. 3 breaths in and out. Again, lift the heels. Send them straight back. This time lift the heels, and on the exhale we'll drop heels over to the right. Keep pushing away with your left hand. Inhale back up through center and set the heels over to the left. Return to center and downward facing dog. Breath in. And as you exhale, begin to walk your hands back and back and back. Get a little halfway lift and fold. Find a ragdoll here. Hands can stay plopped, or you can reach for elbows, heavy knees, heavy head. You can join me for a shoulder stretch, lacing fingers at the sacrum. Keep some bentness in the knees here. Ribs toward your thighs. Returning back the same way you got into it. Relax the hands down. We'll slowly use our shoulders to roll us up tall and find Tadasana. A few shoulder rolls again to just kind of land here in your standing body. Inhale, reach all the way up overhead. Let's forward fold. Halfway lift, look forward. Walk your hands out to a high plank. And just find some movement here, getting used to having weight on your hands. So you're what, 28? That means we get to do 28 push-ups. So find your core. I'm just kidding. All right, chaturanga to lower all the way down. Let's find a sphinx pose. Elbows just a little bit in front of your shoulders. You can kind of see what the neck is feeling today. And if you want a little more, straighten the arms. Turn this push into a pull to get length down the side bodies. And return elbows down. And relax, a little shimmy of the hips. We'll take a left arm all the way out to the side. Right hand plants. Turn to look to the right. Right leg bends, and then peel yourself open, getting a nice stretch in the front of the left chest. Right hand can stay as it is, or feel free to wrap it around your lower back for a little half bind. Breathe easy and return to center. And we'll go other side. Right hand out. Look to the left. Left hand plants. Left leg bends. Roll back. Left foot finds the floor. An arm can reach around your lower back as well. Enjoy the yawning open. And carefully return back to center. Plant your hands, squeeze your butt, press up to a modified plank, and we'll go straight back to our first child's pose. Not too long here, just long enough. Come on up to hands and knees and let's take puppy pose. So I like to find the edge of my mat in my hands. It's face down, ass up. There's really no other way to say it. For the most, you can take chin down. For a little less, you can take forehead down, opening up in the shoulders, the armpits. Stick your butt way out. And carefully release. 2 hands back underneath your shoulders. Find stability. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high, nice and square first. Then bend the knee, open up the hip. From this open hip, straighten the leg again. And then work to square the hips once more so that we can step through, plant the foot between the hands, drop the back knee, point the foot, and sink the hips, sink the chin. Stay here, or you can take hands up to your knee. Stay here or arms overhead. Right hand can come to the hip, or if the floor is within fingertip distance, take it there, reach up and over to the right side, body stretch. And we'll continue this over and forward, half split. Get a little halfway lift and fold over your front leg. Keep the toes actively flexed. Halfway lift again. We'll bend back into the front leg, plant the hands, back toes tuck, back leg engages. 3-legged dog all the way behind you. Bend, stack, and open, and let's flip the dog here. Find your feet pointing straight back behind you so that when we sit down, we can just land easy. Press up 3 times. 1, have a seat. A little bigger. 2, have a seat. Last one, really lift. Eyes down, return hands down. 3-legged dog. Knee into your chest. Spin your back heel flat. Shift the weight into your right hand. Find the foot with your left hand and kick it out straight for a bound rock star. A little bit of heat. Rewind, 3-legged dog. Down dog, and then optional here, come forward, high plank, exhale, chaturanga, new air, up dog, exhale, down dog. Give it a big breath in, and out. Let's go other side. Left heel rises nice and square, then we'll bend the knee, and then wrap open. Stay open in the hips, we'll straighten the leg, then square the hip points to draw knee in, step the foot between the hands, low lunge, drop the back knee, point the foot, heavy hips, heavy chin. And stay here or come on up, hands to knees. Maybe arms go overhead. Going for the side stretch. Left hand to hip or maybe fingers to floor. Reach up and over to 9 o'clock. And then keep circling forward as you send your hips back. Halfway lift and pour over your front leg. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Look forward, bend back into the front leg, low lunge. Disappear the left leg behind you all the way up. Bend and open. Here's flip dog again. Set up your foundation and then have a little seat. Here we go, 3 times. Here's your tall. Exhale, lower. Here's your grande. Exhale, lower. And here comes the venti, super big. Return the eyes down, hands down, left leg high. Knee into the chest, back foot spins flat. Catch the foot and then work to kick everything out straight. Bound rock star. Good. And rewind 3-legged dog to down dog. Optional flow here. Come forward, high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, open wide, downward facing dog. Inhale, let it go. Sweep your right leg high, 3-legged dog, and then step forward. Arms reach up, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. And we'll take a grounded twist here. Left hand comes back down, peering up toward the right fingers, back leg super active. And here's a nice transition here. We're gonna make our way to surfer squat at the back of our mat. So the right leg now goes straight. It's like a little half squat. Working into some strength here. Let's go hands at heart center. Stay buoyant. Dig deep, look back at the top of the mat. Here's warrior 2. Flip it and reverse warrior. Take extended side angle. Starting forearm to thigh. Get a long stretch through the side body. Then if you want more for your hips, you can take hand down on the inside of the foot. Maybe a little half bind around your back since we already practiced that on the floor. And rise back up, warrior 2. And we'll turn all 10 toes parallel to each other. Catch the hands at the hips. Lift the heart up and fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Halfway lift again just to get space. And your choice, you can walk hands back between the feet. Crawl yourself through your legs. Or I'm going to take my favorite, hands walking forward, kind of like down dog. Huge shoulder opener. Give it a little bit of a shimmy. So nice. Another good place to stick your butt out. Can't waste those. Hands back beneath you. We'll pivot back to a low lunge and return 2 arms up, crescent lunge. Okay, here's the fun part. Karate Kid. Wah, left knee up into your chest, and the left foot never touches down. From Karate Kid, we're gonna dive down, standing splits. Here's the hard part. Ooh, careful. Back up to Karate Kid. Back to standing splits, or hands down, just pop that right foot off the floor and control. Back up Karate Kid. Stick it. One more little handstand hop. Boop. Maybe catch a little bit of air. Right foot returns. Karate Kid just to complete it. Low lunge. Land it. 3-legged dog behind you. And come forward. High plank. Click. Chaturanga. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. So good. Breathe in. Let it go. Let's try left side. Left leg rises. Step through, forward, rise up. Crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Take a breath and plant the right hand down. Take a grounded twist over the left shoulder. And here's that fun transition again. Eyes down, we'll crawl ourselves to the back of the mat, spin the toes out, landing in Skandasana, surfer squat, kind of like a half squat, half straddle. Hands to your heart. Dig deep. Look forward. Think it before you do it. Warrior two. Good work. Flip and reverse. Dive back. Bring it forward. Extended side angle. Utthita Parshva Konasana. Maybe left hand sneaks down to the floor. And top arm can wrap behind you for that little half bind. And rewind back up, warrior two. Turn the left toes in. Stand tall, flip the palms up, open the heart thumbs back, and fold, hands down. All right, let's get moving. Hands plant. We're going to take some jumps. Maybe you look a little bit like this, and it's kind of like, I'm not ready, I'm going to twerk. Maybe you're going to pick your heels up just a little bit, or maybe you're going for some air, hips over your shoulders, working the straddle, sticking it maybe. Again, go, go. One more time, click. And back to your straddle, halfway lift. Crawl back to the front of your mat, low lunge. Arms reach up, crescent lunge. And then here it is. Wah, Karate Kid, right leg up. So it never touches down. We'll try on standing splits. First, drop the head. Return trip back up to Karate Kid. So stick with standing splits or hands down and a little pop of the left foot up. Control, control, Karate Kid. Last one, hands down, foot up. Maybe think slow motion and Karate Kid just to finish strong. Low lunge, step it back. Three-legged dog, disappear it behind you and take a flow. Come forward, chaturanga, elbows close. Breathe all the way up. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Eyes forward. We're going to jump our feet outside of our hands, landing in Malasana squat. Take care of your wrists, maybe hands at heart center. Don't get too comfortable. We're going to move this around. On an inhale, stand all the way up. Get your butt beneath you. Pull it back down to your squat. Again, inhale, lift, get taller. Exhale, pull it back down. Third time different. Rise all the way up. Turn the toes forward and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. We'll get the feet all the way together to touch and take a deep knee bend for a toe squat. Fingers can stay on the floor or take hands to the thighs. Find your balance. Hands can connect at heart center. Eyes never moving. Thumb knuckles to third eye. Hold on to it. And reach the arms forward. Lean forward as if you're trying to put your heels down and then, oh no, we fall right into bridge. Lift all the way up. Yeah, no waiting. Maybe lacing fingers together. Get your shoulders underneath you. Turbo boost. Push, push, push. Stay right here or frame your face with your hands and press all the way up, wheel pose. Crack it wide open. Yeah, the time is exactly now to do this. Maybe lift the heels, get another inch. Yes. And tuck the chin lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Feet together, knees apart. Hands go easy. I like laying them on my belly here. Just feel all that work running around. Hug the knees into the chest, a little side to side. We'll rock a few times forward and back. And come up to a seat. We're going to come right into resting half pigeon from here. So the right knee falls over, left leg swings back. Use the toes to find length. Lift up, get long in the front body, and then crawl your way forward. I like to make a little pillow for my forehead with my hands. Enjoy a few breaths here. And we'll help ourselves back up. Fall to your seat to face the wide side of your mat. Come to butterfly pose. So feet together, knees apart. Rock until you find your anchors. Lace your hands, toss them over your feet, and feel that drop the shoulders down, stretching the sides of the neck. A little tick-tock of the head is really nice here. If this feels great to you, sit up and stay up nice and tall, or begin to pull the elbows back, the heart forward, coming into a fold. Then if your hands are in the way, just lose them. Take a bow. And help yourself back up. We're going to go directly to our left side resting half pigeon. So now we're facing the back of the mat, right leg long behind you. Get a lift and walk yourself forward if that feels right. I hope you're taking care of yourself today and every day. These times are crazy. You've got some really great friends. Breathe easy. And we'll return up, falling back to the same side of our mat, this time finding a wide-legged forward fold. So legs out straight, as wide as feels good. And I like to zigzag my way forward. Maybe that brings you to your elbows, or you flatten out like a pancake, belly button, chest, chin, and then find activity in the legs. I'm flexing my feet here. You can keep pressing down with the legs to get a little bit of a rebound, kind of more of an active stretch. Or just go plop, honestly, if that feels better. And help yourself back up. We'll turn back to the front of the mat, closing left leg to meet the right leg for a forward fold, arms up, walk the hips back and back and back. Take a bow, find something to hold on to, get length, and fold over yourself. Include the whole back body here, so drop your head, lengthen the neck. Decide what you want to do with your feet. My feet. I pointed my feet. You can do whatever you want with your feet. And rise all the way up. Reach your hands forward. Walk your hips forward and forward and forward. It's just a scoot so that we have space behind us to lower all the way back down. And hug your knees into your chest once more. We'll drop them over to the left, taking a supine twist over the right shoulder. Wring it out. And help yourself back to center. And let the knees fall to the right. Supine twist over the left. You can self-assist here. Right hand to the thigh, eyes reaching over the left shoulder, left fingers. And come all the way back to center. Give yourself a big hug. Squeeze everything in. And release Shavasana. You can find constructive rest, which is feet to the edges of your mat, letting your knees knock together, or let the legs go long, arms heavy by your side. Enjoy the space that you made for yourself here today. Take a big breath in. Blow it all the way out. And take well-deserved rest. Shavasana. Find some gentle, loving movement in fingers and toes, wrists and ankles, hands and feet. Maybe the head falls side to side. Find a full body stretch, arms overhead, legs long in front of you. Get all of your length. And choose your favorite side as a transition. I'm going to take my left side, seed pose, growing from here, growing from now. And help yourself up to an easy seat. Right back where we started. Find anchor points and land. Let's take left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly, and just feel yourself be here. I'm going to offer up a few affirmations if you want to. Just simply repeat after me. I am worthy. I am safe. I am loved. I am liked. I'm okay. It's my birthday. Take a big breath in. big breath out. And just as we begin, find your hands, rub them together, create some heat, and let that heat go where it's wanted. Hands find each other at heart center, and thumb knuckles float up to third eye center. Acknowledge yourself and the love that surrounds you. Thank you so much. What a fun opportunity this has been. I hope you enjoyed your birthday yoga class. Happy birthday! I hope to see you again soon in this beautiful space. And now there's only one more thing left to do.